Man, oh man. I'm working on my hair. I'm going to do something with it, I promise. I'm working on it. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, welcome. Hi, how are you? So, I'm doing something quite challenging. Probably one of the most challenging things, not super challenging, but something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but never had the guts to do. And I've decided to do it. And I want you to follow along the journey because what you're going to get from this is what are pains and what are you willing to confront for yourself that if you were to confront them, go through the painful experience that you need to go through, that on the other side you'd get so much realization, so much power, so much control in your life that actually you'd become a more happier, fulfilled person and just have a better life. I'm talking about getting sober. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Life in itself is meaningless, right? Life is completely meaningless. There is no purpose to life. We design purpose. Human beings design purpose. For some people, it's to make a difference to other people. For some people, it's to party and socialize. For some people, it's about getting women. For some people, it's about getting men. For some people, it's buying a house. For some people, it's family. There's nothing wrong or right about it. And a lot of the time, life can be kind of depressing. And when you kind of realize that life is meaningless or stuff sucks and stuff isn't working, we intoxicate ourselves, whether with alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, vaping, whatever it is. We like to be like, oh, I'm feeling a lot of stuff and I just want to stop thinking and feeling stuff at times. Now, me personally, not a big drinker. Not a big drinker. I haven't been for years now. And with the other intoxicants, I can't on YouTube talk many about it, but I liked the intoxicants. And then at times I wouldn't do the intoxicants because I was like, well, I need to accomplish a lot of stuff in life, right? In fact, I'm a connoisseur for intoxicants. This isn't here to promote it. This isn't here to say this is a good thing or this is a bad thing. This is my personal choice and this is my personal being. I love the mind and I love things that alter perceptions and minds and things like that. And I have a special place in my heart for that. But the truth is when you're intoxicated, you're not running at full capacity. And I look back on my life recently, and every time that I've had months of times where I have had no intoxicants, I had been eating really healthy, exercising every day, I've really performed miracles. In fact, my first draft of my book was written in a month of pure routine. I was waking up at 5, 6 a.m. I had an exact routine, eating healthy, sober. It was just, everything was perfect. And I wrote my first draft of my book, which is now a worldwide bestseller. Doctors recommend it, right? And I looked at that and I was like, Andrew, you kind of are a really high-performing individual when everything's just humming along. Do you want to try as an adult male? If you really want to push the envelope, like I really want to push the envelope in finances and in impact. I want to impact the entire world. And I don't know if you know, but I actually want to sing. I want to sing because I realize that as good as books are and as good as education is and as good as videos are, the reality is most human beings, hopefully not you, most human beings don't like to educate themselves or confront themselves. So what's one medium that can reach the entire world, can transcend language, can transcend education, and I can reach as many people as possible? And I came down to music. So I want to sing to raise the vibration of the planet. I'm going to call the elephant out in the room. I don't know how to sing. Yeah, I've sing in the shower and I sing when I'm alone, when I'm happiest and when I'm most vulnerable, but I haven't ever gotten vocal coaching, so I haven't actually gotten a vocal trainer. P.S. If you know of a world-class vocal trainer, I'm looking for one. So I want to sing. I want to really grow to millions and millions of human beings along the journey of being the best version of themselves, whether it be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you're following me. I want to build a community of people that are really challenging the status quo. And I looked at myself and I'm like, look, if I'm going to do that all, I'm going to need my maximum brain capacity. Maximum. I need the maximum brain capacity. I need to set up team. I need to set up a lot of staff. I need to set up a lot of people that are going to be supporting me and helping me along this journey. I need video editors. I need music editors. I need heaps of people. I need my full mental capacity. So I made a decision about 4 or 5 weeks ago to completely do the rest of the year completely intoxicant free. And at first I freaked out. Usually it's not an issue for me. Usually I can drop it, put it back on whenever I want, like a pair of shoes. But when I made that decision and I made that choice, and it wasn't easy, I wrote a bunch of pros, cons, and debated with myself about, well, here's what I'm going to miss out on. Well, what are you going to have to do here? I'm going to have to face my emotions. I won't be able to de-stress easily. I might lose some creativity. Then will I lose creativity? Like, I challenged myself so much on it, but I reached a point where I was really comfortable with it. And I'm like, as an adult male, I'm 31 years old now, and I have really big dreams, and I really want to make a big difference to, as you heard, my life as an individual. I want to make a big difference and a big level up in my own confidence, in my own impact, in my own team building, in my own business. I really want to reach the next level. And sure, I could get there slowly and I could enjoy life along the way and all of that. But if I really want to be integral with myself, why don't I play a game with myself? Why don't I see what can I accomplish by spending the rest of the year completely intoxicant free? Which means I can't escape my feelings. Yep, here's my feelings. Yep, it's a shit day, or oh, I'm stressed. Oh, I need to face something. I can't escape it. And we use so much things to escape. We socialize to escape. We intoxicate ourselves to escape. We eat to escape. We watch Netflix to escape. I don't really watch Netflix anymore. I can't even watch YouTube or other stuff. All I see is egos or people trying to hook you in on some stories and sell you crap, and stories that don't mean anything and things that rob you of creativity. Anyway, so my point is that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And I'm sharing this. It's pretty vulnerable to share online, I'd think. It doesn't feel that way for me, but I feel like it's pretty vulnerable to share online. I'm doing this because I really want to see what would it be like. What would it be like to be completely intoxicant free? And also not make it, I'm not here to say that intoxicants are bad. You know, a lot of people get sober and they're like, oh, I'm really sober, that's really bad. Don't get me wrong. I love the intoxicants. They will be in my life. Love them. But I've got to accept the moment right now, and I'll be like, I want all my brain space. And that's where it comes to. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm not saying you need to do this. But I'd hope that this might start getting your cogs turning in terms of, well, you know, maybe you work out once a week. And sometimes you have like little bursts and you like work out 3 times a week and you're like, ooh, that was good. And then you go back to not working out or once a week. My question is to you, well, if you really want to make a difference in your life, or you're unhappy, or you want to reach the next level, and whatever the level that is for you, could be fitness, could be health, could be, why not go, hey, what if I spend a long period of time and I walk every day for 6 months, whatever it is? What if I go to the gym every day for 6 months? What if I don't drink for 6 months every day? Play it as a game. What if? By doing that, you're going to experience growth as an individual. You're also going to experience a different side of you that you may have not had access to beforehand. Because every time you kind of got on a roll, you then dulled it down. Got on a roll and then getting too healthy, let me get unhealthy again. I'm speaking about it from a different position than most people. I've never heard anybody speak about it because we as a society, we're like, no, if you've gone sober or you've decided to work out every day, that means that you don't like junk food. Or because you work out every day, you don't like to sit on the couch. I identify as a couch sitter. I love to sit on the couch. But I also did work out every day and I was like, wow, if I work out every day, my life is actually way more enjoyable. So now I just do that. I've been doing that for the last 4 or 5 years, right? More or less 99% of the time. Same as healthy eating, the last 4 or 5 years. Well, hey, yeah, I love junk food. I love junk food more than probably anybody ever that I've ever seen. That's why I was overweight for the majority of my life. Yeah, but I realized that if 98% of the time I don't eat junk food, I actually feel pretty awesome and I achieve a bunch of stuff. And I like myself better when I do that. So I did that. But the one thing that I never really addressed in my adult life is what is it going to take for a really long time to be completely switched on? As in there's nothing to dull my brain. So here we are. We're at the beginning of this journey. Well, we're about 4 or 5 weeks in now and I've gotten over my freak out now. I'm definitely in a comfortable place now. The freak out was that, oh my God, how will I ever enjoy life again? How will I ever enjoy life again? That's the thing that my brain was like, that's it, life is going to be shit now. Oh my God, there's nothing that I enjoy. But that was necessary for me to go through. Your brain has to go through that, right? So that's where I'm at. I hope that's inspired you. Doesn't need to be about intoxicants, but what could you commit to do every day or go full time for a period of time and play that game with yourself and be like, I'm just going to see what happens. What happens if you actually raise the bar on yourself and live a higher vibration quality of life? What's that going to take? I'm just putting it out there. I know the truth may hurt, but look, things that hurt eventually stop hurting because you've gotten stronger as an individual. And when your experience of self is stronger, more confident, more powerful, life is pretty good. Just saying. Anyway, you should subscribe. If you haven't, I don't know why you're not subscribed, but I don't think I'm doing well for the algorithm yet. So I'm not sure if any non-subscribers are seeing this. But if you're a non-subscriber and seeing this, my name's Andrew V. Hi. I travel the world and I do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I built this life from scratch. I was not that. I was fat, depressed, overweight, working a 9-to-5 job and going to lead a normal life like everybody does in semi-misery, pretending like life is okay. But now I live very differently and I designed this right from the start. You can too. You should subscribe. You should like this video. You should watch some other videos. I'm here to bring you the real truth. Peace.